Greetings! Ningengirai speaking. I will be doing a full playthrough of Jurassic Park for Game Gear. Please enjoy. There we are, area number 1, the Brachiosaurus. So there are 5 areas in total, divided into 3 levels each. There's a driving stage, which is what I'm playing now. Obviously, there's an action stage and a boss stage. Final area, the visitor center, which is where you'll face the T-Rex, is only accessible after completing the 4 previous areas successfully without using a continue. So how the game works is, well, in old school game fashion. You have lives and you have continues. When you run out of lives, you use a continue. If you use a continue, you have the bad ending. If you don't, well, you will potentially attain the good ending upon defeating the T-Rex. During the driving stages you can collect 2 health bar extensions by shooting the appropriate enemies. In the action stages you have 3 weapons at your disposal. A stun gun, which is what I'm using now, a stun bazooka, and stun grenades. Now, all 3 are non-lethal weapons, and they're fairly weak, but they do the job fine. So here's where you can hop onto the ceiling and grab a medkit. There are about 12, 13 in the entire game if I recall correctly. I could be wrong, but you won't be needing anywhere near as much medkits unless you play this for the first time and are, well, not good at it. As I used to be as a child when I played this. Wasn't very good at it. So here's another hidden area where you can collect a life and another medikit. And there's a third one up here. This is the bazooka I'm using, the stun bazooka. And I fucked up. I dropped down too early. But anyway, you can, so you have two firing modes with the bazooka. You can just, you know, press the button and fire off a rocket. Or you can hold the button and release it to make it explode exactly where you want. Which is a tactic we'll be using a few times. It'll come particularly handy during the final boss fight with the T-Rex. Right, so let's head outside and take care of some pteranodons and brachiosaurus. What's with their eyes? Oh yeah, so there are two health packs in the game. There's a blue one and a red one. The blue one restores 1 hit point and the red one restores 2. Yeah. Well, there's plenty of them, so you won't be looking for health too often. In fact, the entire game is pretty easy, let's be honest here. There was a Master System version released exclusively in Europe, if I recall correctly. And that version is a bit harder. Level design has been rearranged as well as the boss fights. So clearing a boss fight without getting hit grants you a total total of points of 15,000. Depending. Well, if you got hit, you get 14. If you got hit twice, you get 13, and so on and so forth. Area number 2, Pteranodon. This is where the game can lag up a bit due to the amount of enemies present on screen. And there's health bar extension number 2. Also, the bumps in the road, on the road I should say, you can shoot them to replenish your health should you get hit. And yes, there's the Pteranodon flying in the background. I think it's a nice attention to detail, but you cannot actually hit them when they're flying around over there. I just like to do so for my own entertainment. And yours. Where does he keep getting those rocks? Alright, you get a 1-up if you finish the stage with all of your hit points. This particular action stage is my least favorite of the game. It's absurd. Makes no sense whatsoever. I do like the simplicity of the level design in a way, compared to modern level design. Well, this is of course primitive, let's be honest here, but I like the simplicity of it. That was a stupid move of me, getting hit by that boulder. Actually, getting hit in this game is more often than not the result of being impatient. everything moves so slowly that you have plenty of time to adjust your movements accordingly. So essentially getting hit is very much your own fault for not paying attention. Almost there. We'll be heading towards the final area. Shoot some... stun some pteranodons. There's also a few parts where the ground falls from underneath your feet. Just keep moving, keep jumping, it's easy. Here's the last one, I believe. Yep. We're off to facing the pteranodon boss now. So this is an auto-scroller. If you stand too long on a branch and the camera pans upwards, and you just stay there, so then you lose a life, unfortunately. But of course, it moves very slowly. Like I said, getting hit or losing life is very much your fault. You have plenty of time to adjust your movements. And that's the final hit. Pteranodon defeated. I keep mispronouncing that. Pteranodon. For fuck's sake. Right. Area number 3. Triceratops. I think this is my favorite area. Yes, hit bar extension number 1. And those, I believe, are Compsognathus. Could be wrong. I used to know all the dinosaurs by name. That was hit bar extension number 2. I used to remember and know most of the dinosaurs by name as a child. When everyone was busy playing Power Rangers and I don't know what was popular back then. I used to be completely drawn into books about dinosaurs, and so I also used to have magazines which I would get once a week, and they would include like skeleton pieces of a T-Rex which you could assemble. In the end, good times. I think the skeleton was fluorescent, or it glowed in the dark, one of those. Yeah. Good times. This is easy, you just avoid the tornadoes. Stay down when they hover above you. Stun a couple of iguanodons. I think those are iguanodons, given their thumb. And this is my favorite action stage. It's fairly atmospheric. I like what resembles the trees and the fire. What am I doing? What have I done? See? Too impatient. And got hit a second time. For shame. I don't know what kind of dinosaurs those are. No clue whatsoever. So you can jump into the tree and find a hidden medikit on a branch, all whilst avoiding the thunder, the lightning hitting the water. And I think we're off to the boss stage now. Yes, there it is. So the Triceratops is fairly easy. You can beat him in about 2 stages. Just keep mashing the fire button and then jump back into the treetops. This particular boss battle is quite a bit harder on the Master System version, because you can only get 1 or 2 shots in before you have to jump back up. So there we are, Triceratops defeated. Captured. Fine, okay. Not defeated. Area number 4, Velociraptor. I think this is the hardest area. And this is my favorite driving stage because of the way it looks. It's very pleasing to the eyes. And here he is. The Pteranodon is back with a vengeance. It's probably a different one, but no, that's a bit more drama if it will be the same one. Out of all 8-bit or 16-bit era Jurassic Park games, I think this is my favorite. Well, it's tied with the Master System version, but I prefer this type of game. The Mega Drive version was, well, not very good. You could play as a Krant or as a Raptor. Visually, it was pretty interesting, nice graphics, but gameplay not so much. Maybe I'll do a, well, not an entire playthrough, but a, the first 15 minutes of it sometime in the future, just to show it off. Though chances are you've seen it before, somewhere else on YouTube. Avoiding lava is easy, you just gotta time it right, jump down, shoot the Pteranodon, and we're off inside the electricity plant. Power plant. I forgot what these are called. They're cousins of the Pteranodon, but I forgot their names completely. Oh well. Doesn't matter, I suppose. See, I got hit for no other reason than being impatient there. For shame. When you jump over, there's a Velociraptor waiting for you at the other side. If you get him too late, he falls down, and then you have got to deal with 2 of them down here. Which can put you a bit in See, that's what I was talking about, so I got him too late and now he's down. But oh well, woe is me. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the tokens that I'm collecting. Well, you can collect 10 of them, well, up to 10 of them, and then you get a 1-up. And there again, got hit for no other reason than being careless or not paying attention. This is just a simple matter of moving left to right on the platform and then repeating the same thing on the other side whilst going down. There we are, almost there. Time to face off with the Velociraptor. So your best bet is just to stay in the middle. You can only hit him once. I've never seen a Velociraptor wearing a, well, bluish skin, but, you know, whatever. If it makes him happy, fuck him, let him paint himself. Come to think of it, I've never seen a Velociraptor. Other than in the movies, but... Well, it makes sense because they're extinct. Yes. Almost got him. There he goes. Down. With his tail winkling and all. See, that's not Grant. Who's that fucking character? Right, off to the visitor center. I particularly like the music in this driving stage, it's soothing. And here's the T-Rex, well, his first form, first appearance. He's a fast little fucker. You can beat him without him getting to you, but you know, you have to be fast. Fortunately, I got hit there once. Well, it's not too bad, I suppose. So, the visitor center is a bit of a maze, but a fairly simple maze. You just have to pay attention to where you're going. Who the hell puts lasers in a visitor center? We will be making a few detours just for the hell of it, to get a few medikits. Which I won't be needing anyway, but fine. So we get a bit of a tour of the visitor center. There's not much to it, you know. There's not much else to see, other than the hidden, other than the rooms with bonus items, which you won't be needing anyway. Time to use a stun grenade. This particular area, well, it's completely random, so there's no strategy involved, you know, just pay attention, don't get hit. Go through as fast as you can. We're almost there. We will be grabbing one more medikit and then we're off to facing the T-Rex. Almost got hit. See? Wanting to go too fast. Bad idea. What am I doing? Actually, I haven't looked up what those red tokens get you. Perhaps a bonus? A points bonus? I don't know. They look a bit different from the regular tokens. Doesn't matter, and it's too late anyways to figure it out. To find out what they get you. So, there are two final lasers here in this area. And you'll want to enter the final door. Do not touch the other doors because they will lead you back to the beginning of the visitor center. Then you'll have to go through the entire thing again. Here he is, a T-Rex, purple T-Rex. Fine. I'm all for colorful dinosaurs. So, his bites takes off 2 hit points. So do pay attention and replenish your health when needed. But you won't be having too much trouble with him, because like all bosses in this game, he's a bit of a pushover really. There we are. Done. After such an ordeal, I'm not sure it's a good idea to reopen a dinosaur park, but whatever. Look at him waving. So there we are. That was Jurassic Park for Game Gear. Even if this was my first commentary, I hope it wasn't too boring. Things will improve along the way, so bear with me. If you've enjoyed this, do like and subscribe. There's plenty of more to come. And, well, hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching. Cheers.